It is truly an honor to give the student commencement speech. I should clarify, though, I'm not here today because of any academic accolades or honor position among my class. I was voted, which simply means that I just have 5 minutes to validate your vote for me. So here goes. Today, graduation day, is the day that our whole lives have been building up to, so it seems. Which means tomorrow will officially be the first day of the rest of your lives. And when people ask you where you went to school, you'll be able to confidently say, John Paul the Great Catholic University. And you'll be able to, and you'll say it with your chest puffed and your chin high, and they'll say, never heard of that school. Or some people will say, I've heard of that, but they're lying. Unless, of course, they're Catholic, because I'm not sure what happened, but one day, just every Catholic in America woke up and knew about JPCatholic. Probably because each of us have a sister or a brother or a sibling or relative that goes to Steubenville. Oh. But in all seriousness, it's a strange feeling, rather hard to put into words, knowing that after we shake Dr. Connolly's hand and receive our degree, it'll all be over. Feels like just yesterday we were chatting up with Martin Harold, like he was a stockbroker. Just like that, our adolescence gone, thrown into the abyss of adulthood. When researching how to make an effective graduation speech, I learned that... Thank you, this is going great. I learned that apparently, graduation speeches are the hardest to give, second only to eulogies. That got me thinking. This ceremony, graduation, it's a bit like a funeral. See, we have events that are specifically dedicated to looking back on the memories, remembering good times. It brings people together, families and friends, siblings and cousins. We're all wearing black. And it's like a funeral because after this, all the graduates will be asked, what's next? And we'll all respond, I'm going to sleep for the next couple months. But in all seriousness, it's also a rebirth, a passing through the threshold. It's a time to reflect on the time that has passed during our stay here. It's a time to look to the future, to commence, meaning to launch or embark. And then after that time of coma-like slumber, we'll all regain that itch, that creative fervor that we all possess. Although that itch can only last so long, it needs to be cultivated and fed. We can fall into the trap and wonder if we are worthy of being an artist or business person or scholar or whatever we study here. There are a lot of good reasons not to be. In fact, there are too many. It's overwhelming. And all of the reasons tell me I don't have the money to make what I want to make, to open that startup, to move to Los Angeles. I don't have the time. I don't have the work ethic. I don't have the talent. I don't have the creativity. These reasons tell me that I'm not good enough. So why should I try? They tell me if I make something, people won't see it. Or worse, they do see it, and they don't like it. What if I've already peaked and made the best thing that I'll ever make? It's much easier to consume and stand by and critique the work of others because I'll never be as good as them. I'll keep my ideas inside of my head, safe from ridicule. There are too many reasons not to pursue your dreams, to pursue your goals. So, I implore you to look at yourself and ask, am I going to let any of the reasons stop me? Are you going to let yourself get stuck due to your insecurities? Now, this isn't meant to belittle or cause strife if we don't end up pursuing what we studied in college, because these reasons are roadblocks. They're obstacles that affect far more than just our passions and dreams. I know my regrets and my shortcomings. That time I should have apologized to a friend. That time I should have said goodbye, but didn't, causing them to drift out of my life. That time I didn't stand up for what I thought was right, but just joined the crowd. Each of these times I heard the reasons, and I agreed. You can't do it. and then after the fact wishing I hadn't listened to the reasons. Class of 2017, to avoid these obstacles, these roadblocks, we need to have the imagination and confidence of a child, because children don't worry about themselves and about all the reasons why not, or why not to do something. They paint and color and draw and dream and make new things because they have a desire to make things, because they don't listen to the reasons. They just ask, why not? Thank you.